Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to our podcast session presented to you by the Global Shapers Community Faisalabad Hub. My name is Nabil and today I'm here with my colleague Motar, and today we have a very special guest with us, Mr. Nadeem Nasir, who is currently serving as the Deputy Commissioner of Faisalabad. Thank you so much, sir, for joining
My
us.
pleasure.
Before we start and we discuss city related problems, issues, and their solutions, I would like to learn a bit about your journey. So, based on my research, you come from the background of armed forces, right?
Yeah.
I'm very interested to know that what inspired you to make this shift and how has it been so far?
Uh, Thank you very much. I joined civil services in 2012. Before that, I was part of Pakistan Army. I joined Pakistan Armed Forces in 2006, and then finally I passed out from Pakistan Military Academy in 2008. And after that, I remained at different positions, different places, as far as the setup of army is concerned. Then in 2012, uh, inspiration, I would say that I had no idea about civil services. I always say it was just a destiny that I had joined the civil services. It is a process through which different officers of the armed forces they join civil services, and it was quite normal for me as well. So through that process, I was selected. Then I went to the FPSC, and then they conducted their own process, their interviews process, and then from there, 5 or 6 people we got selected, and we joined civil services. Then after civil services, after my training, I was allocated to the province of Gilgit-Baltistan. I joined government of Gilgit-Baltistan in 2014, remained assistant commissioner in two tehsils. One is Khaplu, which is far-flung area. I think it is I would say that it is a place where Sachin Glacier starts. And then my second posting as assistant commissioner was in Skardu. Then after that, I remained Deputy Commissioner Skardu twice. Then I remained Deputy Commissioner of Store. And from there, I came to federal government. From federal government, I went to KP province, remained Deputy Commissioner Haripur, Deputy Commissioner Abtabad. Then I joined Punjab. In Punjab government, I remained in finance department. Then I was posted as Deputy Commissioner Chiniot, then Deputy Commissioner Srigoda. And then I remained additional secretary at some places in SNGAD, and then finally joined as Deputy Commissioner Faisalabad. It has been quite a journey, I would say.
Yes, sir.
I think it is. I remained on the run.
Yeah.
Like I was in GB, then I came to federal government, then went to the KP province, and then here in Punjab. Mostly I remained in the field, and I would say that it is our service is always a mix of field and secretariat assignment, but mostly in my 17, 18 or 19 grade, I mostly remained mostly in the field, and most of the time I was the deputy commissioner of different districts. I have served most other provinces as well, so it has been quite a journey and quite a learning experience. And I think through this experience and diverse experience, we learn about the problems of the common man, and then we can, come up with the better solutions.
Sir, so based on what you told me that it was a cumbersome job, right? But I want to know what is it exactly that keeps you get going, because this is something that is not a walk in the park. Like, this is a very difficult job. So what is exactly that thing that keeps you going?
Well, as far as the field job is concerned, if you talk about deputy commissioner, as per the law, as per our Civil Administration Act, deputy commissioner is the principal representative of the government. Basically, deputy commissioner is responsible to implement all the policies of the government. So it's a huge responsibility. Uh, you talk about all the departments which we have in the district, like they can be autonomous bodies, they can be semi-autonomous bodies, or even the provincial government departments. But only the key position, or from where you can, a public man, a common man can seek the guidance or the solution. Only department or only appointment which comes into mind of a common man is the office of deputy commissioner. It is a huge responsibility. Uh, Another thing is that like we have 40 or 41 odd districts in the province in Punjab, and then other provinces they have like most of the number is in Punjab. So these are the key apartments, like 40 odd officers. They are selected out of all the officers of provincial service and the federal government, federal services, and they are posted as deputy commissioner. And I think it is an honor. It is a very prestigious position, and this is the position where you can do anything for a common man.
Yes, sir.
You have all the responsibilities. There, it is cumbersome task, but at the end, once you look back, and if you ponder into your service what you have or the time which you have spent, I think it is a job of deputy commissioner where you would say if you have done something good, you can feel proud of yourself.
Yes, sir.
So it is an honor. It is a huge responsibility. And but at the end, if you feel you want to have some kind of self-satisfaction in the job, and I think this is the job.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And sir, now that you're posted in Faisalabad, right? I want to know that are the problems of Faisalabad any different given that it's the third biggest city of Pakistan? And if they are any different, how are they different?
Well, every district has its own peculiarities, and it has its own kinds of problems. Like smaller districts have different kinds of problems. Rural districts have some other kinds of problems. There are some problems which are kind and they are common to all the districts. But once you come to the a district having more than 10 million population, a district which is hub of industry, having huge number of industries and industrial units, then a mix of agriculture as well. You have different kind of problems. Some problems are associated with the population. Some problems are associated with the civic amenities and facilities, development, and future planning as well. Uh, so I would say that some problems are common. If you talk about like education, so education can be a common problem in all the districts. You can, if you talk about the health issues, so health issues can be common in all the province, all the districts. But if you talk about environmental problems, if you talk about utilities problem, so for that matter, like sewerage network, development problems, then you may see that they are different from those areas which have a rural background, rural setup, and they are different in the districts which have large number of population. So Faisalabad having a huge population, second largest district in Punjab, and third largest after Karachi, Lahore. It is the third largest district as far as population is concerned in Pakistan. It has its own kind of problems, and these are extraordinary. And to cope up with those problems, you need extraordinary measures as well.
Yes, sir. And sir, we as an organization believe that in order to grapple with these extraordinary problems, I think we need a very holistic and unified effort from all the stakeholders. We should not be looking just, we should not be just waiting for the authorities to come and, do the solutions. So I want to know your take that how can the youth can take part in this process and help everyone.
Uh, well, the youth is very important. The role of youth is very important nowadays. Whether it is any kind of decision making process, I think without help of youth and the kind of number we have in the country or in the district as well, the guidance from the youth and to tackle those kind of issues, I think you need always support from the youth. We have number of problems. Like if you talk about development problems, we need different kind of master planning and different kind of road infrastructure. We need different kind of health infrastructure. We need different kind of education infrastructure. Then, as far as environment is concerned, industry is concerned, job creation is concerned. So, in all those aspects, I think the role of youth is very important. One role can be the identification of problem. Uh, there was a time media was not vibrant, platforms were not vibrant, and the role of youth were the role of community was very limited. But nowadays, if you talk about the public administration, it is kind of participatory form of
Yes, sir.
management. I would not say it's some kind of a one-man show. A deputy
Exactly.
commissioner cannot, do something which he pleases to do so, or any department cannot do something which they pleases to do that. Uh, a participatory approach is always, lauded, and it's always appreciated in the world, in the developed countries as well, where you plan something with the help of community, and you execute something with the help of community, and then you monitor something. It is some, as planning is very important, execution is very important. The most important thing I would say is the monitoring and the feedback mechanism. And nowadays, with social media platforms, with engagement and useful engagement with the youth, with useful engagement with the community, I think you rectify those problems and you correct the course with the help of that feedback, if you take that feedback very positively. Uh, I have always been very, positive to the criticism as well, and to the suggestions as well, and to the, meeting the public, to giving them access to your offices. That is very important. So I think if a government or any of the departments, they want to have, they want to correct their course, they want to do a better planning, flawless execution, and the monitoring and feedback, system of participatory form of government and participatory form of planning should be there. That's very important.
Yes, sir. It is very important indeed. But, sir, we have seen that there is a very minimal participation from youth, both in policy making and implementation as well. I want to know your take. Like, is this because the authorities do not have confidence in them, or is this because the youth is not, they don't have the awareness that what are the problems and how to go about solving them?
Well, I would say the youth is very, very much aware nowadays. One cannot say that the youth in Pakistan, they don't know anything. They know everything. But correcting their course is also very important.
Yes.
Uh, the kind of positivity which you need in your thought, that is somehow lacking. That is very much required. And then obviously, the third world countries, or we the developed countries or the developing countries, we have some kind of problems. This shift is always gradual. We have a huge youth bulge. Uh, we have problem of employment. We have problem of youth engagement. The issue with us is that we don't accept that youth engagement or that kind of shift very abruptly. And this change is so abrupt that even you don't know that how they have to interact with the government departments, how they can play their positive role. And we obviously, it has remained very, easy for the departments that they should not engage with the,
Yes, sir.
youth. And there has been a solo flight. But as I have mentioned earlier, this cannot be the solution of our problem. We have to accept this. This is a reality. Youth is a reality, and public participation and awareness is also, engagement is also a reality. Without positive engagements with the youth, with the community, we cannot achieve our goal. Whether it is of health, education, human development, or any kind of other, project, youth engagement is very important. It should be two-way. You should listen to them, and you should communicate your point of view to them as well. Unfortunately, due to lack of adequate training, knowledge, education, or the right platforms, we have not been able to instill those values or those positive attitude which we use, which we should actually. And it also comes with the responsibility as well. It is not that you say whatever you like, you want to say. It should not be that whatever you think you should say that.
Yes.
It is always with some kind of a social responsibility as well. Whatever you think, your thought process should be positive. Whatever you convey, your thought process should be positive. And whatever you see, you should not believe that actually.
Yes.
It should always be, analyzing the things, and then saying what is right, there should be some sort of thought process as well and some sort of research as well, which is somehow I would say that it is missing
Yes,
nowadays.
exactly. Yes, sir. And sir, we also believe that there should be a better use of NGOs and the organizations that are working in the same field that we are. But even us, we see that there is a hesitation from the local authorities to collaborate with these NGOs and everything. So, what do you think that how can we improve our collaboration efforts so that we can make a sustainable, lasting local impact?
Well, I have a very good experience with the NGOs as well, and very, bad experience as well. I have worked in the different districts. Some sort of, there are few NGOs and few organizations, they are working wonderful for the betterment of the, that cause. They're working in health as well, they're working in education as well, in development sector, social sector as well. But I would say that an organization, a Mahalla level organization,
Yes, sir.
naming itself as an NGO, getting some sort of funding from somewhere, and then nobody knows where they are spending. It is a different kind of that kind of organization which is working on the research on some sort of problems which are common to all, which is common to the public, and then they are very open as well to the scrutiny as well.
Yes, sir.
Uh, I would say uh, there was a time that lots of NGOs were working in Pakistan, and now we have reached to a point that few, very few, those who are actually working for the betterment of the community as well, they are surviving and they are actually working. So NGOs are very important. They are working in the whole world as well. They are important for the Pakistan as well. They are important for our districts as well. But we have some sort of challenges as well. And those challenges are globally as well, and those are specific to our conditions as well. So we have to be very, very vigilant as well, as far as the government departments is concerned. But if some well-reputed NGO having a good repute, having a good, portfolio, have already worked good in Pakistan and globally as well, I think they are always welcome. We have lots of projects being executed with the help of a different organization, different well-reputed organization in Pakistan. You just take the example of polio.
Yes, sir.
Melinda and Bill Gates Foundation, they're helping with us. WHO is helping us. UNICEF is working with us. There are many other partners like Rotary and Gavi. They are also supporting us this cause. It's a national cause, and they are always welcome and we work with them. But obviously, we have some specific kind of issue in which all kinds of NGOs or organizations they can't be allowed,
Yes, sir.
and they can't be left unmonitored as well.
As we know that climate change is an emerging issue, so what are you doing in Faisalabad for the environmental issues?
Well, climate change is obviously it's very badly hitting Pakistan. Our contribution cannot be more than 2% in the world as far as emissions is concerned, but we are in the worst hit countries as far as the global warming is concerned. You see the rising temperatures, you see the weather patterns changing abruptly, then flash floods. This is all because of the global warming. And Pakistan is also worst affected countries, one of the worst affected countries in the world. Um, I would talk about my own district. Our biggest challenge is the industry, and then transport sector. Transport is common to all the provinces and the districts, but one special thing with the Faisalabad has this, that is about industrial units. We have very vibrant environment protection agency and the environment department. We are working closely with the industries. We are trying our best that those global standards which are mandatory for the industrial units, we are using different kind of scrubbers, different kind of materials which can be used to lower the emissions, and which can also be used to purify the air. that we are working on that. Then with the help of community, different industrial units, Chamber of Commerce, then Textile Manufacturing Association, we are also working with them. Uh, Only I think solution to that is a holistic approach, and that can be that we should identify those sectors which are the worst performers and which are the worst polluters. That can be industry as well. That can be the transport sector as well, and the other as far as the mitigating measures are concerned, plantation can be one measure, urban plantation is the another measure, and then obviously check on the transport sector. Government is planning to go for the electric vehicles, electric buses as well. We are also going to get 120 electric buses very soon in the district. That will be a big change as far as the public transport is concerned. A metro is also in the pipeline, that is also being planned. And then the environmental squad, environment protection squads, they are also being raised, and we are also working on them. Urban plantation and other sector, we are also working on that. So all possible efforts which we can do with our available resources, they are being done. But since the Faisalabad is a huge industrial city, industrial hub, there is a lot to do.
Okay. So how as a youth we can participate in your initiatives?
Well, youth is always very important. I think it is a problem of each household. If youth, basically youth can be a message bearer as well. They can they can help us in terms of creating public awareness as well. And then it doesn't take too much to plant 2 trees in a house. So our slogan was that if at a household level we can plant like 2 trees in a house, 2 plants in a house, that would be also very major shift and game changer as well, as far as the district is concerned. It is always about changing the mindset. Youth is very important. Youth engagement is very important for creating awareness and changing the mindsets. For that, we have already worked with the youth platforms. We go to the schools, universities, and the college level. And this year, the plantation campaign, our slogan was to even engage the youth, and with the help of youth, we should create awareness and we should do such kind of initiative which are sustainable as well.
So where do you see Faisalabad in the next 5 years?
I think it is a rapidly increasing city. We would see a rapid increase in the industry as well. We have one of the largest economic zones of Pakistan here, known as FEDMEC. We have 3 industrial estates. Rapid urbanization is going on. Then urban sprawl is there. I would say a huge population. Problems will be different, but as far as the government spendings and government initiatives, like if we will have metro, we will have electric buses, we have a very ambitious and very successful plan as far as the solid waste management is concerned. That is going on very successfully in the Faisalabad district. I think issues will remain, and but to tackle those issues, the efforts would also be enhanced, and you would see quite betterment as far as the civic amenities is concerned, provision of utilities is concerned, and road infrastructure, transport sector. You would see a major improvement, and then we are going to overhaul the sewerage network of the city. That will be a major shift. We have a very depleting or dilapidated, aging sewerage infrastructure in Faisalabad. Government of Punjab has provided us with 12 billion rupees, and with that we are going to overhaul all the sewerage infrastructure in Faisalabad. That will be very important. Then water supply, we are working with JICA, with other donor agencies, and with the foreign agencies, World Bank as well. And we are going to have a overhauling of the water facilitation, water provision as well. water supply as well. And I would see that in the next few years, there will be a marked improvement as far as the master planning of the city is concerned. We have completed master planning of different tehsils. Now we are working on the city as well. And there will be a marked change and improvement as far as the development of the cities or district is concerned.
وی ایز اے پارٹ آف گلوبل شیپرز فیصل آباد ہم نے بھی کافی کام کیا، مطلب انوائرمنٹ کے سیکٹر میں ہمارے کافی سسٹینیبل پروجیکٹس ہیں. اسی طرح ہم نے کووڈ-19 میں کافی جو ہے وہ راشنز وغیرہ پرووائڈ کیے تھے. تو وی وڈ لائک ٹو ورک ود یو ایز ویل ایز اے یوتھ اور ایز اے گلوبل شیپرز فیصل آباد.
یو آر آلویز ویلکم.
اچھا سر، آپ کائنڈلی یوتھ کو کوئی پیغام دینا چاہیں اسپیسیفکلی فیصل آباد بیسڈ جو یوتھ ہے کہ وہ کس طرح سے ہماری کمیونٹی اور ہمارے ہب کے ساتھ مل کے ایک بہتر امپیکٹ کریٹ کر سکتے ہیں؟
دیکھیں، فیوچر یوتھ کا ہے. یہ ملک جو ہے یہ آگے یوتھ نہیں چلانا ہے، اور فیوچر لیڈرز جو ہیں وہ آج کی یوتھ جو ہے وہی ہیں، اسی نہیں کریٹ کرنے ہیں. تو آئی وڈ سے کہ ایک تو آپ جس طرح گلوبل جو شیپرز ہے اس کے پلیٹ فارم سے آپ کام کر رہے ہیں، اور میری جو ہے یہ میسج ہے تمام جو فیصل آباد کی یوتھ ہے، آپ کے ساتھ انگیج رہیں، آپ کے ساتھ مل کے کام کریں، اور ادر جتنے پلیٹ فارمز ہیں ان کے ساتھ مل کے ایک پازیٹیو سوچ کے ساتھ کام کریں، شہر کی بہتری کے لیے کام کریں. ہمارے دروازے ہمیشہ سے کھلے ہیں، ہم سب کے ساتھ مل کے کام کرنا چاہتے ہیں، چاہے وہ اویئرنیس کا ہو، چاہے وہ بیٹرمنٹ آف دی سٹی ہو، چاہے وہ ڈیولپمنٹ کا ہو. اور ڈفرینٹ پلیٹ فارم کے ساتھ ہماری بڑی میننگ فل انگیجمنٹس رہتی ہیں. تو میں یہ ریکویسٹ کروں گا تمام یوتھ سے، جو فیصل آباد کی یوتھ ہے وہ آپ اچھا کام کر رہے ہیں، آپ کے ساتھ ان کانٹیکٹ ہو جائیں، آپ کے ساتھ مل کے شہر کی بہتری کے لیے ضرور کام کریں.
بہت شکریہ سر.
تھینک یو ویری مچ.